Hi everybody, my name is Paula and I'd like to welcome you to my Real Polish Fanatic little corner of YouTube. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I have some nail mail. Got this in a few days ago. Do I have any old school Makeup Alley nail board members who watch my videos? That's where I got my start. Back in 2011, I somehow found Makeup Alley nail board. Not even sure how I did it, but boy, it just changed the whole trajectory of my nail polish life, I guess. Back then, back in 2011 when I first joined, it was poppin'. There were so many posts, so much information I just soaked it all in. I was new to nail polish, relatively new. I had acrylics for a while in the 90s, and anyway, it was mostly I was new, and plus 2011 was right around when indies were first coming out. That's where I learned about so many indie brands, and actually quite a few of them came from the Makeup Alley nail board. Crow's Toes used to post there. What I'm going to show you today is a brand called Lacquistry. She started in 2011, and she was also Makeup Alley nail board poster. We had some great bloggers come out of there. Ida Nails It, XOXO Jen, I don't know, just so many. I can't even think of everybody, but I know that it was just such a fun place. They were funny people. I was way too intimidated to actually post there, but I just soaked up all the information and all the knowledge and all the beautiful polish that everybody else was posting. It took me a few years to actually feel comfortable enough to start posting there. And I'm not sure what happened, but sometime just a couple of years after I started checking it out, there was like a mass exodus and everybody left. I don't know if they went to Facebook or Reddit, or I don't know where they went, but they all left nail board. And so it slowed way down. But I stuck around. It's still alive, it's still kicking. It is a shadow of what it was back in 2011, but there is a handful of fantastic people just trying to keep it alive who keep posting there every day, and I check in every couple of days and see what they're up to, because I consider I've known a lot of these people for years now, and I feel like we're friends and I know them, and I've actually even met one of them at a nail polish convention that used to happen here in LA. But yeah, so anyway, that's where I got my start, Makeup Alley nail board, and I know that that's where this brand kind of started from also. So she had a polish back in 2011, 12, 13, somewhere in there, that she put out. I know she started making polish in 2011. I'm not exactly sure when this particular polish I'm going to show you today came out, but she had a polish called Amazeballz, and it was all over the nail board, and I swear I owned it. I remember wearing it, but maybe I was just living vicariously through all the posts. I saw so many posts of it on the nail board. Maybe I just thought that I wore it, because I looked at my spreadsheet and through my polish, and I didn't have it, and I really thought I had it. Everybody had it back then, so I don't know how I missed out on it, but I remedied that, and she has brought it back. Lacquistry is back. Like I said, she started making polish back in 2011. I don't know how many years she did it. At some point she quit and went on to do other things with her life, other interests, but she is back and I am so excited. She's on Etsy. She has an Etsy store. Right now all she has is Amazeballz for sale. She has like 6 different variations, anywhere from very fine to chunky. So you can choose which one you like. I bought 2 of them. I bought the original Amazeballz and I bought the hollow version. So that's what we're gonna look at today. But she has been busy in her glitter lair, creating just a ton of prototypes. She said, I follow her now on Instagram and Facebook, and she said she's probably made like 100 prototypes in the last couple of weeks, and she's trying to narrow down now to see which one she wants to sell. And I will tell you, I cannot wait, because all of her prototypes look beautiful. Every one that she has posted just looks so beautiful, and I'm so excited to see what she comes out with. But so this is a polish called Amazeballz. Like I said, everybody on the nail board had it. I don't know how I didn't buy it back then, or if I did, maybe I've lost it throughout the years. I've moved like 6 times since 2011, so maybe I just lost it in a move or something, or maybe I just thought I had it. But anyway, I have it now. It's in this package. I'm very excited to open it because, like I said, it was kind of a cult favorite back then on Makeup Alley nail board anyway. So I'm very excited to break into this package. So let's just go ahead and turn the camera around and just jump right in. All right. We are going to look at some Lacquistry polishes, Amazeballz and Amazeballz Hollow. She is out of Tucson, Arizona. And like I said, she started back in 2011, took a little bit of a hiatus, and now she's been back maybe a month or so. I've been watching her on Instagram and Facebook. Luckily, somebody posted in one of the other Facebook groups and said, an old poster from Makeup Alley days, and said, hey, she's back. So I went and found her right away and followed along because I swear I owned this polish before, but I didn't have it now, so I had to go in and buy it. So here's how it comes packaged. Nice little organza baggie. Thank you, Paula, from Jenna, that is the maker. Here's her beautiful business card, Lacquistry. She's on Etsy, etsy.com/shop/Lacquistry. Jenna is the founder and creator. She's in Tucson. You can also find her on Facebook under Lacquistry. Established 2011. This is a beautiful card. The bottle is kind of like shiny. I don't know if you can see that. Very beautiful. And handmade nail polish since 2011. So let's take a look and see what all this hype was about back in the day. Comes with some gold streamers. Very pretty. All right, so let's just open one of these up. So like I said, she has been busy making prototypes galore, and I cannot wait to see which one she decides to sell. She has got some beautiful, beautiful things coming. So this is the hollow version. So here it is. So what Amazeballz is it's not a glitter. It is, well, let's start with the original one. I'm gonna open the original one first. Well, I guess I'm gonna open it second, but we're gonna talk about it first. Oh, I should tell you what's on my nails too. Let me pause. On my nails is from Bluebird Lacquer. This one is called Shamrock Rock On. Shamrock Rock On. Beautiful kind of, it's like a beautiful Caribbean watercolor. It's kind of green, it's kind of blue, shimmery. I did take it off my thumb because I'm gonna put this Amazeballz on so we can see how it goes on the natural nail and all that good stuff. All right, so back to Lacquistry. So this is the original Amazeballz. And what she says about it is it's not a glitter. It is more like superfine particles of super reflective metal, but it's not heavy at all. Application-wise, it's very easy to apply and goes on just like a regular nail polish and dries completely smooth. Removal is easy because it's not a glitter. And like I said, there's 6 different versions of this. This is the original, and it goes from extra fine to kind of a chunky hollow kind of a thing. So this just looks, it's gold. Sometimes it looks silver though. Like right there, it looks silver. But here it looks gold. And she does keep saying in the description and everything, it's gold, it's gold. So here it is in the bottle. Let's see. Look at that. It's just like liquid metal almost on the brush. Just a ton of flakes, or I don't know, some sort of reflective metal flaky kind of stuff. So this is the original Amazeballz, and then I got the hollow version, which, can you see that hollow flame in there? Look at that. I think it's showing. It's so pretty. So this is just Amazeballz so this is the blinding bling you know and love with the added element of mega hollow micro particles. So So there is that one. And this is Amazeballz Hollow. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it all comes from Lacquistry. These are the only two I got. All she has for sale right now in her Etsy shop is the Amazeballz, different versions. Like I said, she is busy working on prototypes to start selling again. So excited. So let's put this on the swatch wheel really quick and see. This is the original. She says 2 coats is all that you'll need. So look at that. It's just like blindingly, it's like your nails are just covered in like a metal almost. And it does look kind of silver. It looks kind of gold. Very, very cool. Let's take a look at the hollow version too. This will be so fun if you have like a super special date night or New Year's Eve, or you just want to, you know, if you're going to like a concert or something like that. This is not a shy wallflower, nobody's going to notice me kind of nail polish. This is a in your face, look at me, I am blingy. Look at that. So this is the original, this is the hollow version. It's a little hard to see the hollow here under just the LED lights, but oh my gosh, those are so pretty. And that's just 1 coat. Let's go ahead and put this on my thumbnail here and see how it goes on. Her bottles are 15 milliliters. Her brushes are very nice, nice wide rounded paddle brush. So here it is on my thumb in just 1 coat. I mean, that is pretty much one and done if you want it to be. It is so bling. Even if you could see nail line, which I don't think you can, you will never ever notice it with all that bling. Look at that. I wish the sun was still out, but it has gone down. Look at that bling, just 1 coat. That is amazing. I don't know why I never bought this back in the day, because this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a 2nd coat here. This is the original. Oh, so good. Oops, I should have left that open because I'm gonna put a 2nd coat on my thumb. And let's put on a 2nd coat of the hollow version. So there's a version that has like actual chunky kind of hollow glitters also, I believe. And then there's one that's even like super fine. The particles, the flakes or whatever it is like super duper fine. Look at those. 2 coats. Amazeballz original, Amazeballz with the added hollow. Can you see that hollow up at this angle? This one right here. It is just blinging all sorts of different colors here at me in person. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. 2 coats. Amazeballz original, Amazeballz with added hollow. And it's just called Amazeballz Hollow. Fantastic. Let me see. I can tell it's gonna be smooth. There's nothing sticking up. Let's see if I kind of go down it at the side here, you can see there's nothing sticking up. You won't need a glitter grabber. Just a regular old glossy top coat should get you. And like I said, I don't even think you would need this 2nd coat, but let's go ahead. Just for giggles, we will put it on. There it is. Yeah, this is not something you want to wear if you don't want to be noticed. People will be grabbing your hand, saying, "What is that on your nails?" This is very aptly named. This is absolutely Amazeballz. It's amazing. So gorgeous. And it is gold. Some of the pictures online make it look silver, and I think some people think it is silver, even though she says a couple of times in the listing that it is gold. But I feel like there's some times when it does look a little bit silver, but it is definitely a gold color. It just looks like your fingernail is just covered in this molten golden metal. But it's little flakes of it, so it flashes and shines just in a million different directions. It's hard to even explain this polish. It is just amazing. It really is. There it is, 2 coats. Don't even need a glossy top coat. That's how blingy this is. This is so beautiful. Here's one more look at it. This is the original. This is the hollow version. Let me see. I take one of those lights away. There, I think you can see some of the hollow now in this one. A little bit easier. It looks kind of like just a kind of a fine hollow. What does she say? Mega hollow micro particles. Yeah, it's just like a very fine holographic, glitter or shimmer or something. It's not going to add any. If we come back where we can see, looking at it sideways, nothing is standing up. I don't think you would even need a glitter grabber. It's still just a little bit tacky, so I can't tell for sure. But I don't think you would even need a glitter grabber with it. But I can't say that for sure. But this is just amazingly crazy. It's really hard to see the name here, but this one is just regular Amazeballz in 2 coats. I think you can maybe see that. And this one is Amazeballz Hollow. I think maybe you can see that there, 2 coats. And then here it is, just the original 2 coats on my thumb. That doesn't even have a top coat on it yet. Let me go ahead and put top coat on it real quick. I have a top coat here from Apocalypse Polish, End of the World top coat. Let me go ahead and put that on. But yeah, it lays super flat. No glitter grabber needed. Not positive about the hollow one yet, but there it is, 2 coats, the glossy top coat. It is absolutely Amazeballz. And if you have any sort of special evening planned, a special, vacation dinner or something like that, anything you want to be noticed, this is the polish you need in your arsenal for that occasion. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So pretty. Yeah, no, it's super smooth. Both of them are super smooth. You won't need a glitter grabber even for the hollow version, at least this hollow version. There is a chunkier one that maybe you would need it, but just the regular Amazeballz hollow, you don't need a glitter grabber, and original you don't either. She also says that the stamp, I'm not prepared to show that, but she does say all of them but the chunky one also stamp, so that could be really fun to play with also. Oh, so gorgeous. All right, that's all I have to show you from this order though, so let's go ahead and turn the camera around. We'll finish this up. All right, so that is Lacquistry Amazeballz. Amazeballz regular, Amazeballz hollow. Here it is on my thumb. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it at an angle. Look at how shiny. I don't even think my light is turned all the way up. Let's see. Ooh, it's bright. Look at how it just shines. Oh, so pretty. Gorgeous. Love these, love them both. And they're different enough to need them both, I think so. One is a little bit of hollow, so let me turn this light back down. It was bright. So, that was my order from Lacquistry. Like I said, she is back. Very excited to see her back. Looking forward to what polishes she is going to choose. She did a video the other day, I think on Facebook and Instagram. I think you could follow either one. And she had all of her prototypes lined up on a wall, and she just took her camera down and scanned the whole wall. And oh my gosh, just they got more and more beautiful as she went. It was, she's doing beautiful things, and I can't wait to see what she actually does end up putting out, because she can't go wrong with any of those protos that she had on her wall there. But right now, if you like this Lacquistry Amazeballz, you can check her out. I will link her Etsy store in the description, along with her Facebook group and her Instagram page. If you want to go follow along, let me know in the comments if you are familiar with Lacquistry, if you are an old school indie aficionado and you've heard of Amazeballz or you've heard of Lacquistry before. I would love to chat with you down in the comments. And that is otherwise, I think, all I have. I want to thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I really do appreciate you being here. That's all I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm just going to say goodbye for now.